Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5, and today we have a very special video for you because this is the start of the Ace Academy's Yamaha R7 Championship right here in Ride 5. Now, massive shout out and massive praise to Sergio23 for not only organising all of the liveries and designs for the bikes, but just the pure organisation of the Discord server as well to start this championship here today. Now, I'm a little bit off track there, my apologies, but I'm a little bit rusty on Ride 5, so I don't know what my pure potential will be and my aspirations of winning, but I'm just looking forward to be racing with the Aces once again. Now, this was a sort of last minute sort of decide here, sort of an idea that Sergio came up with and we've just ran with it, so unfortunately I didn't really get much chance to really promote this championship to you guys, but rest assured, if this championship goes well and the interest is there for more, then we will definitely do more online championships. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, I want to be involved with something like this, then get over to the Discord server, join up and be part of the DrAce Academy and let your intentions be known that you want to join some of these championships, should I say. So just ahead of us on circuit is the Belgian Ace as we set the first lap, which is just a shocking lap time here in the Blue Wave Arena. And of course, he is the man who has organised all this championship and of course this livery as well. But of course, enough about him because this is the championship, and as good of a friend as he is now a rival. So I'm going to follow him on the circuit. I can't think of a better rider here. Maybe Gilzo, who's just gone to the top of the pile there. I never know how to pronounce the Irishman's name. It's either Gilzo or Gilzo, so I'll go for Gilzo. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, mate. But we are following Sergio23, so this should be good. Now, as I mentioned, I have been well and truly fully on board with MotoGP 23 recently, so I haven't really been playing Ride 5. I've done a couple of videos recently, but that's pre-recorded stuff from a few weeks ago. So I'm a little bit rusty, so I don't know how this is going to go. But I did spend a small practice session with Sergio an hour ago, and I found that I was beginning to get the hang of this game. A few issues I do have with Ride 5 is that I'm finding there's an input delay with the riders braking. It's hard to explain. I'll have to show you in a certain couple of tracks. But the ride animation sort of occurs after the brake has been inputted. It's not a big deal, but it does throw me off ever so slightly. So if I don't see the rider react to the brakes, sometimes I just let go and reapply, thinking that it isn't working. But yeah, that's one problem I'm having. But tracks like these where the braking's on a corner or an angle, it feels good. But any straight line braking is where I'm struggling on. And what the absolute hell was that? Race Boy just blew up. He exploded in the Blue Wave Arena. I don't know what happened then. Bit of a connection issue for the for Race Boy 95. But anyway, into the left-hand side of the screen, we go to the final corner, or the penultimate corner, turn 15, and then into turn 16. To get across the line here, we are going to set a 1:04.125. So nowhere near Gilzo at this stage. 9 seconds. Whoa, he's gone up to 1:02.9 now, so he is really on it. Maybe following Sergio23 is not the greatest of ideas because we have different lines and this is going to get a little bit messy, so it could be worthwhile to head back into the pit and then head back out again so we've got some clear track in front of us. But what I can tell you is that this circuit, with the race we've got coming up, is going to be pretty wild. Because there's, what, 9 riders in the session at the moment. We did miss Liam for this first session. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I expect drama into turn 1, but the Aces are pretty good people, and we're not those sort of idiots to just take each other out. You may have watched recent championships for myself, specifically the DrAce British Superbike Championship on Ride 4. We had some very good competition where riders were very courteous amongst themselves. But the problem I have with this circuit is that if you want to set a fast lap time as well, you kind of have to sacrifice the next lap. So if you go into the first corner, you need to brake before you get across the line. So ideally, it would be wise to just go full throttle, crash, and reset the lap time. But I'm not doing that because as much as I want to get the fast lap time and get the pole position, I think it's very important to really push the tyres, understand which tyres we need to be using. So far I'm just going to go for the mediums. I don't think I really need to make too much of a change. But the more we do these, the more qualifying laps, the better we should be for the race, and hopefully a lot more prepared. Now, into the final part, I do think we should probably go into the pit sooner or later, because that medium front is in fuego as we just make a small mistake and cut the corner. So if this lap time is valid, you'll have penalty timer attached to it. So I'm hoping that this lap time is not valid, because I don't want to have a valid penalty lap on my screen. So into the left hand side again, very tight to the apex. We actually abused track limits there and we got away with it, so we were very fortunate. Probably karma will strike again at some point, but we're down by 0.004 of a second in the first split, keeping very tight to the apex of the fourth corner. Gotta say, I really love the addition of this Blue Wave circuit. It feels fantastic with these bikes. From the supermotos to the small cylinder motorcycles, it just feels really, really good. But into turn 8 now. Good exit, not a bad exit actually, a lot better than the previous lap time. We're up by 3.5 of a second, going quite deep into turn 9. That's cost us a bit of time. And now into the left hand side again. This is turn 11. Bring on the power, keep in tight as you possibly can, abuse those curbs, abuse the rumble strips, as we're really firm on the brakes as well there to try and reduce the gap into the final part now to turn 16, get across the line. Do I just go for it? Do I yield? Oh, I'm going to brake as late as I possibly dare. Oh, no, this lap time's done, but it's a 1:03.453 for me. So unfortunately I didn't save the qualifying results, so we're just going to have to go as it is. It is Gilzo on pole, myself in second, and let's see what we can produce. One of the riders that's to the right hand side is Gravestone on the right, as we now go into the first corner, now into turn 2. Desperate to try and gain the lead here, but in a difficult situation. Someone's down there in the middle of the circuit, and we manage to get into the lead. This is what I was looking for. I'll tell you what. Gilzo giving it everything, going up at the inside. I'm going to try and fight back going into turn 5 as Sven has just exited the game. I didn't even know he was in it, but into the left hand side now for turn 6. We have the inside line, we've got the position, we could be looking at 25 points to start this championship. Brilliant, excellent start for me. So this is a circuit which is extremely difficult to overtake on. So as long as I now play it the most defensive game possible, we should win this race. In theory, but of course, yeah, theory's one thing. Penalty for Gravestone behind. It's very easy to get penalty in here as well. It's not like you're trying to actually abuse the track limits. It's just so easy just to touch or go off a little bit off the circuit to make a mistake. But so far, one lap down, we're in the lead. Brilliant start for me. And now I've got to say, I'm really worried about this one, or at least I was before starting this video, because I had no hope that I would do well in this championship. It has been probably a month since I really tried on Ride 5, maybe more. I've been so involved in MotoGP 23 that I've just hardly touched Ride 5. So it feels a little bit alien, but we've got the great start exactly where I needed to be. So this is really positive and I'm happy. I'm feeling good. I feel strong on the R7 and I really like this circuit. So far so good. Anyway, Gilzo in second. He's a 10.5 behind me. Gravestone 1993. He's probably right there with him. I mean, if you look at the graphic in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you can see the 3 circles are pretty much locked together right now as it stands. There's a big gap to 4th place as well, so Gilzo's coming through! I'll have to be careful of that for the last lap. I don't want to be opening the door or giving him a sniff to come on through, but my goodness, the pressure is on now. I've ridden and raced with Gilzo many times before, and I think more or less the majority of the times he has come out on top. So I've got to try and regain some honour here, regain some victories against Gilzo. Of course, he did beat me in Catalonia in a live GP not that long ago, a couple of months ago possibly. We're into turn 5 now. We'll get onto the power and we'll start braking in for the difficult left-hander for turn... What the hell? No! Why? Why would it... Oh, no! I can't believe we've just gone down. Oh, I can't believe that. It didn't... I had... Oh, no. I'm gutted. I can't believe that. I didn't feel like I did anything wrong there. And the bike just dropped. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. What a blunder. We're one race in and I've made a huge error. Well, how did I get penalty for that? I got a 1/10 of a penalty for what there? I went wide in a corner that gained me no advantage, but... talk about blowing that one. That was unexpected. I honestly didn't even feel like I did anything different. I went a little bit wider in the corner there, but to lose the front in such aggression... Well, okay, not the great start, but we're looking at a podium. So that's not a bad start. As long as we get onto the podiums, I can accept that. I'm not actually fully aware of what the full track list is. I haven't been keeping up with the information that's been provided to me. But I'm hoping that we've got some more tracks that I can bounce back at because... that's disappointing me so much. I'm so annoyed at myself for doing that. It seemed everything was fine. It just felt good. I was playing the defensive game. Gilzo was putting on the pressure. He certainly was piling the pressure on, but it just seemed completely unfair. But it is what it is. I must have pushed too much. Don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Hate the player. I can't even think what the expression is, or if that even works right now. But we're in third. 3 seconds to Gravestone it is. Charlie's down in 4th. And then Sergio 23 is in 5th place as we've gone down again. Going too tight to the apex. That has cost us more time now. Ooh. Honestly didn't see this coming. I really didn't. The consistency in MotoGP 23 being... Oh, someone else has gone down. It's Gravestone. Gravestone's going down now. So if I didn't crash, I could have had a 2nd place. Big blunder from the pair of us, it seems, but thankfully we were so far ahead that even a 2nd crash has still kept me in 3rd place. But yeah, as I was mentioning, I've been so consistent on MotoGP 23 recently. I've been really in the zone. I'm just enjoying it ever so much. That coming on to Ride 5, I expected the same sort of feeling. Well, actually I didn't expect it because I knew it wasn't going to go that way, but I always wish that I could just pick it up and get back to where I was, but unfortunately didn't go to plan. Only a 5-lapper here in the Blue Wave circuit, so Gilzo wins, Gravestone finishes in 2nd, and I finish in 3rd place. We'll get a look at the standings in a moment. There it is on screen, so that is with everyone finishing the race, and of course with the penalties, that will be worked out in a moment's time, because of course we didn't finish ahead of Gravestone, so once the clock expires I can show you the full actual standings of this race. But guys, I'm going to leave the standings on the screen for you. I hope you enjoyed this race. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and if you want to see more of these, comment R7 in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.